Right. Back playing more Witcher. Like literally right where I left off. Let's get back into it. Come on. Oh no, things are not working. Oh crap. Oh man, no crap. There we go. No, not there we go. Now there we go. While I'm here, enhance my things. I'm Gamer Guy. Like, subscribe, click the things. Or don't. I'm not your dad. Or maybe I am. I'm never coming home. Ha ha ha. And do I really want to go to Skellige? I don't think so. Let's go see Triss.
Right, give me the coin. She's out of the stable. Heads we go grab some tit. What's up?
I don't really care. Where you going, horse? Nope, that's not a way to go.
We'd have starved long past.
Don't run over people. They get pissy. I don't think I've been there, right? No, I have not. Closest is Border Post. Okay. Let's get some time off of that.
A swift kick in the arse.
Border Post. Fast travel. Alright. Come here, horse.
You'll choke to death on
Come
3
on.
pounds of steel.
I've hit a kitty. Oh, right, crap. There's people still here. And I gotta run around them first, then call my horse. Sheesh.
I advise you well. Steer far afield of Spitfire Bluff. Or, first off, can't do a good trade.
Okay, now we can do it. Because the horse is kind of dumb. You'll be fine, just keep running. Oh, just keep running. Just keep running, horse, you're fine. 'Cause you're fast, they're not. Oh, okay. Boo-boo. To the swamp. Ooh, a hidden treasure. If I remember right, I think there's monsters that come and fight me if I try to get it. Because it's game and game do thing. Oh. Keep going, you're fine, horse. It's a human being. Woo. Tight turns. Okay. Now I've already decided to myself, Only Yennefer, no Triss. I have done the path where you try to do both, and they tie you to a bed and leave you there. So not doing that one again. I'm a witcher, and that's just fucking embarrassing.
Look at that. Just look.
You see in the dark.
What is it, brave boy? Looking for adventure?
You read one online guide.
Happiness will come.
Don't realize they're trolling you. End up tied to a bed. Alright, now most of my crap is going to be done in Novigrad.
One. Don't.
The butcher of
Okay,
Blaviken.
now,
Eternal fire,
yeah,
why thee?
that's me. It's shitty way to reference somebody. But there's a horse,
And? He fix it for you? No.
and
Said
if
I'll
you
come to the wrong place.
have your horse in too many people, you run in over the people, and
do you
then
have
everybody
on
gets
offer?
pissed off.
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended. Blimey. A vatgun in my establishment? It can't be.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
You joking?
Dude,
Silver blades. Who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long?
40 and a half. Still impressed. You're something of an expert, evidently.
I'm Ibir Hattori, former master swordsmith. Currently, a master of dumplings.
Geralt of Rivia.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
sure.
Tasty.
Glad to hear it. Anything else I can do for you?
Looking for a good
The
swordsmith.
best.
No one?
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Really? It's dumplings now. I must make a living.
Because he's getting
But I
picked on
miss
by a
the
dude.
hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Don't know what you're talking
I
about.
forget what.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come, let me show you something.
Van Horn. I forget what Van Horn is.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your
Yeah, it needs
skills.
something good.
Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see.
Fair point.
Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though all supplies go through Ernst Van Horn.
Right, it's
They
a
say
dude.
he
Right,
plays
right.
cards with Cleaver. Frequently.
Ernst Van Horn. Who's that?
Modest beginnings. A small dockside workshop. However, he proved extremely ambitious. He knew he could not compete with other swordmakers on skill alone, so he resorted to other methods.
Other
Pushing him
methods?
A bit of slander here, buying business debt cheaply and taking over there. And whenever the competition was a plowing non-human, he'd accuse them of being Havocars.
Is that how he did you in?
I did not give up without a fight. I went to town hall, negotiated.
Probably the
Alas, it
big
was all in
problem.
vain. He'd already enlisted Cleaver's protection. And in Novigrad, few dare get in Cleaver's way.
Tried negotiating? Making a deal?
With Van Horn?
course.
Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just... well...
You miss it.
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
Those rogues of the underworld control
Yeah, that's what people
all the
want to hear.
sources.
Want to hear me burp?
How am I to talk to them? Unless... Would you be willing to help me?
Look. Yeah,
Want me to
I
help you get you supplies?
good swords.
How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Take it he's important in the underworld too.
Yes.
Yep.
What's more, he's on piss-poor terms with Cleaver, who backs Van Horn. It's just... He demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van
Kinda
Horn
have to.
is a Van Horsen. He must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful.
Damn, kiss your mother with that mouth.
Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
Yeah, I could just tow that behind me.
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark, near the crane at the docks.
Oh shit, we're not doing that one yet. Yeah, 24? Yeah, we're not doing that one yet. Okay, go in to visit Triss.
Officer, taking a rest from witch hunting. Greetings, Your Honor. Good to see you again.
Bring us the usual.
Of course.
This life, sometimes it's
It's clear as the eternal fire.
Shady individual.
There must be order.
Doop 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 doop.
How are we to fight a pestilence that changes form?
Civilized people. Definitely not crazy.
No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy.
Yeah, that's
Special
mercy.
fire for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you. And the others of your species. No, I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk, please.
Damn.
A Doppler!
Messed up people. That's just fucking horrible.
Sure hope Doo-Doo hasn't met the same fate.
That is still, it's such a stupid name.
Why the stench isn't fire? Why me?
They're worth seeing.
And how? Like sunglasses.
Oh, she takes me to she retires. Not
Reading all the things, except not really.
It's gone in a flash.
She was in a rush.
Must have been something. And what of it? This place is...
I'm gonna have to find a dude.
Hey! Sod off. We're looting here.
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorceress who lived here.
And we're supposed to believe that.
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's gotta
Right.
know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
Well,
I'd
these
look
tend to be
scumming
pretty
frequently if there
literal.
ever was one.
Literal.
No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
Oh, I meant no offence.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in
Right.
well there.
Maybe.
You want to
Thing
get your
is,
ass whipped?
Gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves gotta pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king? Crown,
Right.
scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the Grove.
Someone call for me. Wonder why.
It's Menger.
Temple Guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well,
Well, at least
sorcerers,
he's fair on that.
mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule
Not
of
that
law still
fair.
holds in Novigrad.
Basically, you're stealing my shit because I said she's bad, so her shit
You
belongs
know
to
a
me.
bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well, man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters.
How many
And his
monsters
bat
do you think
sense
are
moths,
giant
so
freaking
I
bats?
sense freaks. And start by warning them. Novigrad's no place for your kind.
You want to die? I can kill you.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure. Like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
I mean, I could just kill you now. It's always an option.
Herbs? Roots? Just turn to healing?
Well, I think they all kind of do that.
Hairbrush.
I think that's a pretty
Only ever known
standard
Triss to
thing for
use one like
sorceresses.
this.
Doo-doo.
Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions.
Just weird. Would that be like an allergic Ugh. Allergic reaction to like the alcohol maybe? Ooh, all kinds of stuff up here. Hey, a dumpling.
Tris's. Never knew her to drop him on the floor.
Had to go in a hurry.
The rose of remembrance. All dried up.
Definitely looks like she left. Definitely. Do, do, do.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor.
Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Ones.
Man,
I serve the eternal fire.
talk to the beggars.
Take pity on me, misery good folk, and aid a man crippled by misfortune.
Word is, nothing's free in Novigrad.
True.
Oh, no one come bursting with questions. Now, where do you folk gain the idea we beggars know everything? I need to see this, and I need to find that one who robbed me brother. Fuck if I know.
There's this place in Novigrad they call the Putrid Grove.
Yeah.
Aye, it's about right. Well, Novigrad's full of nooks and crannies with odd names. Looking to sightsee by a bloody map.
Heard men like you frequent this alley.
And I've
Give
heard
him
they
some
fed
money.
you all shit and you smiled and ate it. Now, don't mean no offence. Go in peace. It's some overripe sheep's feet.
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Ready. You are a mutant, a freak, a useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
Waste of words talking to you.
Then go! Be gone!
It'll pay off, they said.
Elven blood, eh?
Talk with another beggar.
It's some overripe sheep's feet.
There must be order.
Arms for the poor?
You lame?
No chance. Both legs in perfect order. And me arms, look, like a windmill's wings. There. See me waving them? Looky here. Just look. In my mind, thorough-addled.
I gotta find the place they call the Putrid Grove.
I know it but won't say. I know it but won't say.
Why not?
Not allowed to say. I would tell you, though, if you didn't push, weren't so insistent. If you like, come again. Might tell you then.
Guess your mind truly is addled.
Didn't I say so?
I mean, fair, he did say.
Spare a couple or two.
Oh, it's you again. And
All right.
Farewell.
it's nearly night.
Aid a veteran of the struggle against the Black once.
Where do you fight?
Angering early on. In Sedaris last, along the banks of the Monstah. So, help me out?
Here. Now you help
Yeah.
me. Gotta find the back alley locals call the Putrid Grove. It's important.
Don't know naught about no grove, putrid or other. Don't generally care much for orchardry.
This is urgent.
Leave me be, I don't know.
Arms for the poor. Vile strumpet tried to beguile my man.
Yeah.
Just look at the freak.
Look kindly on a wretched soul. Aid one who last saw nourishment 3 days past.
All right, give you a crown.
Crown's enough, my lord. When your gut's so empty, it's stuck flat to your spine.
Could give you more on one condition. You tell me where you drop your takings for the day.
Turn up your
I'd drop 'em
stereo. I
with me
can't quite
lady.
hear it.
Serious trouble if I didn't.
I think you take them to the Putrid Grove.
As far as I'm concerned, the king of beggars can stick his crown up his arse, then shove it even deeper with his sceptre. Bugger won't get a broken copper from me.
You're either pretty damn brave or just plain stupid.
What's he
Probably
gonna
the second
do?
one.
Break me legs? Let him. Your taking's double as a cripple.
From what I hear, they'd break your legs just to start.
Some coin for me future widow, then.
There. Now tell me where the Putrid Grove is. It's the least you could do.
I don't know. And believe you me, I don't want to know. God's protect. Walking
Damn
about
it.
all door-faced, scaring decent folk.
His wife out the dungeon.
Just look at the freak.
8 at the Kingfisher, you're sorted for at least... Position.
This guy will talk to me again.
Warning you.
Ah, it's you again. Another chat, same as the first.
So,
Second time round,
that away.
in Lace Halls. There's this alley, past the gate. Not at all putrid and not...
And anyone can...
Of course, unless he forgets to say the old sow's farrowed piglets.
Yeah,
Might not let
yeah,
you
and the
in then,
password.
but that's easy enough to say. Listen, the old sow's farrowed piglets. See?
Thanks for your help.
Oi, Grey Knight. Need a squire?
Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. I can't wait till I get to Master Blacksmith. And get some good stuff. Run, run.
Your bread,
Hard
your
times
coin,
with
and
Bob.
shite.
Someone wondered if I could help.
Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
Open up.
Who are you and what do you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Yeah,
Heard
I'm
this
wrong.
place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Old sows, farrowed piglets.
Ah. Welcome to the Grove.
At least saved me a little bit of money there. Spent $80 on those beggars. They didn't give me shit. But now I should be able to get in here all I want.
Good. More and more people come.
About time we made something clear, Sorceress.
Yeah.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Sup?
Beatrice.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Wasn't too hard.
Am I mistaken? Or you got something to take up with me?
Who knows? Man with 2 swords and the skill to use them could be very useful these days.
Could have sent some underling to fetch me.
Could have, but I admit I wanted to see how you'd manage. See if you're as crafty as you are well crafted. See, Witcher,
Thinks
I've
he's
got
pretty smart.
plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council
Wouldn't matter.
is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer.
Yep.
Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins.
The same thing, different
The
color
semblance
schemes.
of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we've got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh.
Which is weird.
But one day,
but
folk
it's
will
true.
understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time.
Right.
For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
Boom! Smooth like creamy peanut butter.
What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her in heaven.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon.
Oh, he likes you.
I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Yup.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely,
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
her. Here. No, impossible.
She was here.
Yeah, it's
There are
possible.
witnesses,
It's not,
evidence.
but it's
I was
possible.
hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Excuse me, crowd.
I already told you, get lost. Get me in trouble.
She's just slow enough that I can't run, but too fast for me to just walk. Hate it when they do
Hello,
that.
Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to
Right, I
the
gotta go
point,
get it.
Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop.
I probably smell like shit.
They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
You were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Jackass. Take all the things. Take everything. If it ain't nailed down and I can take
Lucky
it.
this time,
I want
but-
to take it.
You'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Go up. More free stuff. Whoops. Getting ahead of myself. Nope, come on. Pick up the stuff. Yeah. All the things. Right. Go back down.
There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Clute wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Yup.
Free City of Novigrad. The name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin.
At least she's
and winning
talking
a
very
war takes
loudly.
3 things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property. Judging by
Boy, it
what
just keeps
Clute
skipping
said,
her
the
shit.
parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have
not
carried the
entirely
sack seaward.
wrong.
I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Damn. Get the stuff that's over here, though. I thought I saw some over there. Okay, well, screw that. I'm doing that anymore than I have to.
Find the
Talking
parcel?
to trees.
Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through.
They
You're a
probably
doll.
are.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have. for one?
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Like, come on, dude.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I
Smart
expect
man.
you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've
Pushing
agreed a
out
price.
rats.
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
All right then, let's get to work.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Flushing out rats.
Yes, you! You got water on the brain?
I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing
You mean
is,
all these
I
rats?
know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to
Yeah,
looking
but
for rat
it's
shit.
magic
Stop
incense.
whining.
Doop, doop, doop.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
Yeah,
I
should have got
plugged
half
every
of
hole in
it.
there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
Alrighty. Here they go. Did she get them all?
Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a
sensitive
fork in
noses.
complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound.
Reconciled?
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Not really.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
We all lie sometimes, but lying to yourself is running away, whereas there's really nowhere to run.
True.
Sometimes you have to escape just to forget. Your friend might have dwelled on his lost legs, but it's not like by grieving he could have grown another pair. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I got my answer.
Wait, are they coming back? No.
Well, well. Our lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working.
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
Yeah, should have got the money up front.
This stank from the start.
Such a sharp sense of smell. You should have legged it while you had the chance.
I don't generally leg it. Here's what I think you should do. Pay up and march your boys out of here while there's still time.
Don't be ridiculous. I didn't hire a sorceress in order to pay her.
Take my advice, mutant. If it's not your business,
oh, you're all
stay
gonna
out
die.
of it.
Thanks for the advice, but I can't take it. All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Looking for
How long you gonna make me wait?
That bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and trapped like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Yeah. We will.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy.
Uh-huh.
Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse.
Yep.
So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Garrett.
Then you should have killed him.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri.
Yes.
I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Killin Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Yeah, but
Karin's been
she's
very
good.
effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, DeJohn Kier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
Thanks for everything. See you, Triss.
Mm-hmm. See you.
How do I find you if I need you?
I live in the Bits. Head up
The
the hill
Bits.
past the fish market. Stop by.
Be seeing you.
Gotta go see Triss in the Bits. Oh, damn. Still not level 12. Alright. Do. Ah, yeah, I remember this house. You're supposed
Just
to be
passing by,
haunted.
wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those
De
de
Jonkier.
Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Killin Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days.
Hey, sneeze,
Dreaming
blow my
the
face
home's
off.
history.
Why do you need to know the house's history?
'Cause you
a
bought it.
historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances.
Ghosties.
Led me to
But
fear
not
the
really.
home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week, well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the parlor.
Well, not human, but...
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corinne requested she not be disturbed.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though.
Yep.
You're a witcher.
Yep.
You may enter, call that my whim. Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Mountains, economically.
Taking everything that it nailed down. Ooh, lighting effect. That was
Put it down,
weird.
please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Dropping down. Now, if I remember right. I think it's like the whole thing in here. I'm gonna pick up some body parts or something. And then burn them. Right, I think. Which means I gotta go talk to her first, then come back down here.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Stop picking on her, leave her alone. Wrong one anyway. It's disappeared.
Wake up, it's just a dream.
No, she's
Wake
stuck
up.
though. Because magic dream.
The doll. The attic.
Yep. That's right. You go up, we get the doll. Go down and burn it.
All right, time to check the attic.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Milk. Ooh, that's some honeycomb.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Way to the next room's blocked.
No, it's not. Want me to think it's haunted, but it's not. Take it all.
Strange stuff. A doll. Drawing shows it lying in a cradle. Maybe I should find one.
Stop. Go away.
Came in through that one. So
Leave
I have
it.
to go through this one. Uh-huh.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy, a riddle.
It's not that
Saw
much of
an
a
oven
riddle.
in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
You think maybe?
Please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Doo-ba-doo. Or that door's loud. Wheel. Fire!
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny.
That's weird.
Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh?
Because I'm smart.
Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret.
Yep.
The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I
I
decided
think she just
to give
likes
them a
scary
scare.
shit.
Gave
She's
the
into
banker
horror.
a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Yeah, you will.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling.
Especially not
But
right
if you
now.
want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that
well.
often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Alright. I didn't want to have to kill the little girls. I'm not gonna do that. Now she's awake.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me.
That
I
would
know
be
it must
pretty
sound
messed up.
foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs.
Yeah, I bet.
Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Now I gotta go talk to the dude. Yep.
The seventh sword. I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah, something bad.
Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Yeah, he's rich. He don't care.
Truth is, we're all...
Blur, blur, blur.
On the guards. They're worse than thugs.
Double chase.
Rich.
A witcher?
Ah!
Yep. Brilliant people.
Mages, mutants, blasphemers, kobolds.
Elven blood, eh?
Come closer, don't be shy. You'll find I've everything. Age for mutants.
Mustn't think like that.
This is the way.
Help some fellas out, Master. We're a bit of coin short another round.
'Cause we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter.
Not the same.
Except witches earn more. Old villagers pitch in. Lords open their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Not true.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages.
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Lords and ladies.
Come on, don't make us beg. What's the witcher for, anyways?
Find a minute to
help
Novigrad.
them in need.
Hey, fine. I'll give you money.
That's what I call loyalty to the guild. Thank you, Master. We'll knock one back in your honor.
It's either that or I beat him up.
Or not to do, that is the...
Burghers and burgesses in the free city of Novigrad. Master Claytop, that would be me. I believe I see a challenger
the stairs?
who seeks to subdue Pile Driver.
Where's the stairs? Yeah, that's a good question.
Not safe round here.
Maybe need to update drivers? Yeah. There we go, talking to the dreamer. That's weird.
A seance like this before, let alone participate.
Always hate it when that happens because it doesn't tell you why it's not not running it either.
I must ask some questions. You must answer them.
Oop,
It's
here we go.
important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
All right.
Let's begin.
To start with,
Twice already.
tell me a
Damn.
memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do
That
it
sucks,
fast.
man. Well, hopefully you get it figured out
I need
soon.
the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest.
You're running 60C, but you probably want to get that lower. I would also check out your RAM too. If you overflow your RAM, it'll kick out sometimes.
Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
It's worth a shot.
Yes.
No
Yeah, sure thing,
rush.
man. Hopefully it works.
We have time.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant.
Because witchers.
Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
Yeah.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yes, I think so.
I forgot a lot of this stuff, so.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town.
Because,
I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut.
Eesh.
Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
That would be pretty messed up.
Another memory, perhaps?
Sure, last one, why not? I did all the other ones.
There's something else.
All right. Tell me no more than you wish to.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter.
Boom jam.
We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process.
Right.
They wanted to hurt her.
As they always do.
I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
Which, of course, she did. Because Ciri.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds.
Yeah.
Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Sure.
Yeah, there's something else. She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker?
Yup.
The rebel burned at the stake?
Yup.
The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers.
When it becomes true.
I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yup.
Yeah, there's something else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were.
Damn.
Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see.
Yeah, she might.
Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Yeah, the elf dude.
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was. But Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Possible. How am I going to take your hand if you're knitting? Okay. So she went to him. But Dandelion is a mime and doesn't understand burp. Damn. There's a big explosion. Oh, it looks smoky outside. Oh shit.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
Because he's part of the resistance.
Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Yay for him.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Yeah, me too. Which is kind of the whole point. Alright.
Cost you double in the rain.
Run, run, run. Now we're looking to see if we can find Dandelion. Alright, you guys want to fight? Let's do it.
Keep it together, legs. Time to end this.
Alright. Go ahead and take your shit.
Oh, that's bad luck.
Oh, it's piss.
Yeah, it is bad luck. It's almost as if they were lying in wait for me. Didn't do him much good though. Too late. Navigation, you already told me to go this way.
Hey, you! Yes, you! You got water on the brain?
You wanna talk some shit? I'll kick your butt.
I'll never come back, you stinking scadges! Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth!
Now that's a bouncer.
Get out in the nick of time, as always!
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs.
Yep.
All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
Yeah, let's do it.
Walking into his soul.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Reminds me of a days of yore.
Yeah, almost like you never left Bergen.
Oh, no,
a drubbing, will it clown?
Freaks.
Ass whooping.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the
Punch him
war
in the
on,
face.
no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've weathered the better. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to
boy.
Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Dude knows his Witcher.
Not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might
He
find
gave
something
up.
that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Do 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 do.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No. That's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities.
And apparently he could do it.
Among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Here we go.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess.
Fair.
And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Alright, time to take everything. Do. Take it now, because I'm not gonna get another chance. Hey, level 12. Nice.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
That his actual name? That is one crazy ass name. Hey, excuse me, Moth. Go away, Moth. I don't need you here. You've already eaten enough holes in my clothes. Thank you very much. Steal everything that's not nailed down. Maybe if I can walk on the thing. Oop. Oh, nope, that wasn't it. Press the hole. Oop, thing on the wall. Alright. Next room. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm hitting myself, hitting buttons. Damn it, doing it again. And going across the hall. Damn it! Getting really good at that. Almost like I practiced it or something. All right. Next level. Don't have the key to that. Really? Okay. Do. Gonna attack the Zoltan.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
You mean like all the crap I
You're
picked up?
still here. Wanted to ask you about someone.
We're gonna ask about all of them.
Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach, and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah, well, she's hot.
As a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives.
Sure,
If I
yeah,
didn't
that's
know
what
him
it
better,
is.
I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not.
Yeah, she's worse
Things
than he
between
is.
them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh, truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him her stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment.
Yeah.
Till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard.
Yeah.
Poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
His knickers.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Yeah.
Guess soul flames never die.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre deemed her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
I guess.
But Var Atra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador?
Yes. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare
right,
she
yeah,
reject
yeah.
the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
Well, then one it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor.
So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
Me.
A figure most
It's
rare,
gonna be me.
her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
He's fascinated
Not
with
without
all
reason.
of them.
Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty is like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Right. Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
All right. She's the closest, so we'll do this one.
Every sinner will burn in the eternal fire.
I'm going to kill you all. Not really, but I kind of want to because they suck.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time.
That's a bad name, though.
Protection. You don't pay.
All right.
What you hollering for, stupid?
Time for an ass whooping.
What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armor?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Dishing out ass whoopings.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Mine. Offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
Come on, come closer.
Well, yeah. What'd you expect? Up goes his head.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
And I thought I was just gonna
No
fist
need
fight
to
him,
thank
to be
me.
honest.
It was nothing.
Sorry. Well, don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Relax. It'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just gotta soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point. Junior shan't forgive me. Either I'll close up shop myself or he'll burn me down.
Sorry. Didn't think about that.
I thought I was just gonna hit him.
Men have their fun and we're stuck with a mess. Oh well, I suppose I must move to Oxenfurt. Professors need clean undergarments too.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
Kind of want to reload that. I didn't know I was gonna have to kill him.
Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time.
Right.
And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Yep, should.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Nah.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head.
He's two,
well,
come to think
sure.
of it. An artist or a whore doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Something
Thanks
was
for your
popping
help.
up.
Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Yeah. Cause dude be slinging it. Fella's a snake wrangler, if you get me.
Welcome. Do come in.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh,
In a
so
manner
it's
to
that.
speaking.
Wait here.
Kinda. Sorta.
Any better?
So
Not really.
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I
Don't
met him
ask
one night in a
questions you don't
tavern.
want to know the
He
answer
was
to.
blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
There you go.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button rear fixed or a hole patched.
Right,
When did you last
because
see him?
that's
Some
what
time ago.
main characters do.
He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although...
Kalkstein.
Indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square.
That was dumb.
As he perished, the goings on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Burn.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
I usually wear armor, but thanks. Through here. Doop 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 doo. Runny run run.
I bloody well told him not to stick his arse where he don't belong.
Doop 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 doop. Running through the groove.
Non-human iron.
Man, that monster's gonna bug the crap out of me. A shady person.
These days, they're brained all
Whew.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I've seen a bunch of you before.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit?
It hurt him much.
Will he die?
You don't die from rats, stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
That's
That's
enough.
not the same.
We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Wonder if the rat catcher will get well. Monster under
Like
my bed.
Alright, that's enough of your guys' bullshit. Get
Mum
your
says
stuff
that
and get
if
the
you
fuck out.
Now can we talk?
Basically what you're saying.
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
But?
Maybe. No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry?
It was a poem
Horses
about
have
you.
always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snaky whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lava bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry.
Yeah, it's great.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold.
Yeah.
He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to stop. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
He's a
Thanks
bit of
for
a
your help.
hoe.
Farewell.
Dr. Molly.
How would you know?
Arms for bread, please, folk.
Nay, not like that.
What difference would it make?
I feel quite faint today.
Come over here and grab these things.
Oh, why?
This Baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Yeah.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Okay.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Damn.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep. My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Baroness fired her?
Quite the contrary. Molly decided she no longer wished to serve. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Lata. known until recently simply as Molly.
Bam.
Gotta wonder if Molly fell for the nephew or his inheritance.
We cannot know that just yet. But I'd wager she has strong feelings for both.
Probably.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Latar?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Yeah, I'm gonna go myself.
I can find my own way to the Vegelbud home.
Very well. Perhaps I can convince you to join me later at the races. I shall keep an eye out for you.
And the last one. Which is the whole reason I didn't want to go with him, because it's like right here.
The weather draws me down.
Deepest apologies.
Did you catch him?
Driving in slippery, the bugger was quick as a tomcat. Scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
Sounds like it might have been.
Talking to the dude.
Rosavar Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits.
I lied.
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy. Grab a wooden one. And take care not to hurt them. Follow me.
Inventory. Wooden sword. Where's the wooden one? Do I not have it? Ah. It was not in the weapons like I thought it was going to be.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Gonna whip you with a sword. Now she's gonna want real swords.
You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you
She's
get
like bleeding like crazy.
I'm a witcher. I'm looking.
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
Incredibly. But we ought to discuss that another time. Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor?
Mhm.
Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
He was at least one.
But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch. Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
I'm kicking your ass, lady. Shut up.
You're quick.
Time to end this.
Damn it! Well, if you're not an
She's
instructor,
all
you should
bleeding again.
certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering
Beat her with a
about?
wooden sword.
You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
True.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade.
It is.
People are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
True.
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Changing subjects.
Yeah, nothing is ever
Dandelion act any different
truly
lately?
neutral.
Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit
true.
the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course. But who knows? The bard might have invented her just to make us jealous.
No, she's real.
Chorister. I'd say it worked. You've gone all red in the face just talking about it. Your face will be red when I scratch your eyes out.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
She wants some more of his sword. Doop doop doop. Oh, nope. There. I think it's this one. No, it was that one. Because I remember it wiggly. There we go. That crossbow. I don't think any of this. Oop. That's better trousers. All right. Oh, yeah. I hit level 12 a while ago. I can do stuff. I can do things. Things and stuff. What do I want? What do I want? I think I want one of these. Toxicity? Nah. Nah. No. No. Not really. Toxicity. No. No. Yeah, we're gonna do that one. Blam. I still got way too many points. Okay. Do. Now we're heading out.
Did you see those poor wretches who fled Velen?
Did they get caught and then set on fire? Because I'm guessing that's what happened.
Rain again. Damn mages.
It's not the... Dude, it rains. It's not the mage's fault it rains.
I truly wonder what will happen if the gutter's clogged.
My foot hurts. Damn mages. My dog got ran over by a wagon. Damn mages. Oh, come here, horse. Come here. There we go. Go in the water. There you go, dude.
Move it.
Okay, get off the thing. Okay, Dwarf Man. You too good. You stick to the trail horse. Can have a race in the rain.
Aren't you a tower?
Those are rats full of skinflints. Skinflints riding
steps.
skinflints to skin other skinflints.
Hey, look at this one.
Run, horse! Dancing with me.
No use doing any work in this rain.
True, everything's just gonna turn to mud anyway. Ooh, more quests. Oops. Sorry.
Run, Roach.
Didn't mean to hit your horse. My bad. Oop, tree. Oop, another tree.
Come on, Roach.
Okay. Alright. Come on. Stop getting stuck on the things.
Come on now.
See, you managed to find the place.
Not that hard. It's not exactly a small concealed hovel.
True.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the
I mean, I
same to
ride
me.
one.
Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah, gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General.
Burn.
Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Retanian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zericania. Lord Tevolte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zericanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must
Fair.
say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher.
Yeah.
Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle, made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Alright.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Ha! Splendid! In that case, you must choose a mount.
Think I'll give you a run on the Zericanian Bay.
Cantarella for me, then. The horses are saddled. Let's begin.
Riders, ready?
Go, go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Sick of it.
Follow the track.
Spare the horse! Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of. I adore the speed, the rush of air.
Blocked.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of. Don't spare the horse.
Blocked. Denied.
Whoa!
And that's how you
the
win.
roach I chose put in a nice run.
Exceptional. I've not lost a race in a while. I congratulate you.
Ooh, he didn't like that.
Is yours. Ah, look. Lady Latar has just arrived.
Who?
The woman
Molly.
formerly known as Molly. There she stands.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
No, thank you.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I see why Dandelion liked
I'm
you.
Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Yeah, excuse me?
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told
That
me all
part is
about
true.
your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the killin by playing his lute.
Not true.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No.
No.
Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... congregations.
Yeah.
Awful tiring, all this.
Could be worse.
Or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
I'm under the impression Dandelion thinks you still serve the Lavalettes.
Oh, that's because I never told him I stopped. Didn't want him to treat me any different.
And your husband has nothing against it? Your old friendship?
Course not. Sweetiekins couldn't be happier that Dandelion's raising me sophistication.
Yeah, right.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
Of course.
Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
Yeah, right.
Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
No.
Different mothers, too.
That's
Maybe.
more like it.
But you could see he cares for her, looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
These packages, any chance they were trunks, travel cases? And this girl, possibly a Truberitz?
Yes, yes. Now I remember. She's a travelling performer. Sailed in from Kavir. Talented family, innit?
Exceptionally. And very loving as well, I'm sure.
If you only knew. Dandelion even wrote a poem for her. To my dearest Calinetta. Or some such. Oh, to have a brother like that.
Oh, you're an idiot.
Thanks, Molly.
She's
Wait,
dumb.
Before you go, I've got a request.
Sure.
Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
All right. Let's hook up my horse with the saddle. There it is. Flap. Chance to dismember. No, I don't really want that. Bonus experience. Yeah, we'll put that on there. Why not? Yeah, that works. Mirror horse.
Nothing
That's as much as life. Giddy up.
Come on, turn.
Youth these days, hair-brained, all of them.
Nope. Keep going. Keep running. Oh, okay. Bush is impassable. Blurp. Right. Yeah, poor guy is. I think his computer is fully borked.
How are you keeping, Bobby? Monsieur Zoltan, you old bum? What's this?
Hi, Philippa.
Naughty bum. Now repeat. Savory crackers.
I'm a female admirer. Stash. Oop. Oh no, I already put it in there. Ha ha ha. Oop. Yep, we're taking that one. Yep, we're taking that one. Yep. 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 Oops, wrong one. Blam. Blam. Armor, armor, armor. Ooh. Yep. Yep. Nice. Now I got some good stuff. Ooh. Yep, yep. Gonna need to go out into space. Get more room. Picking up all the stuff. You cleaned it up. Actually, it looks like a proper bar now. Do 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 do. All right, Dr. Zoltan.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? Sure to start talking any day now.
It's an owl.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well. Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion.
That's also Philippa, but...
How'd you do? Learn much?
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, not much of note. He wasn't staying with any of them.
Same.
Seen hiding or hair of him in ages.
Same.
All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pickup lines. Dubious worth.
Yeah, about the same.
Let's hear him. I'm all ears.
I know how he wooed a lass studying natural history. Asked her about the habits of trolls. You know where he went with the cook from the Passiflora? the Oxenford-Novigrad Road, which has just now been repaired. Made us stare for hours as labourers crushed boulders into cobblestones, trying to pass it off as a romantic outing. I don't know about human woman, but that bore a dwarven last to tears. He's growing old, that poet of ours.
Maybe. Or maybe he did all that for a reason.
Sounds like you found something out.
Women
yeah,
on
he
my
did have a
list hadn't
plan.
seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Yup.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting
She's
his
a little
female
smarter,
double?
though.
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works with a mummers troupe, Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Yeah, kinda. Alright. I think that's about as good a place as any. I think I'm gonna call it here. So appreciate everybody coming out and watching me. If you're seeing this on YouTube, like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Click the clickies. If you see me on Twitch, I do this Friday, Saturday nights. Roughly about 9-ish Mountain Standard Time. Yeah. Bye.